Yo. Yo. Man, Big Kim, you crazy for this one here, bro.
I think we got another one, D-Mark.
Listen, for anybody who's ever been through something, ever going through something, listen, you can't let life break you down because God's opinion only one that matters.
Only one that matters.
Listen, come on. You saved me. I can't forget the day that you raised me. Even when the devil tried to come and break me, God took the chains off, now they can't shake me. Yeah, you saved me. I can't forget the day that you raised me. Even when the devil tried to come and break me, God took the chains off, now they can't shake me.
I was lost in the dark, had my back to the light, chasing sin every day. I was living that life, hard, cold, couldn't feel, didn't care what was right. Had me drowning in my wrongs, couldn't sleep at night. Enemies all around, but the worst one was me. Looking in the mirror, I don't like what I see. He put me up, cause I started saying too deep. Gave me peace in my storm, now my soul at ease. I was blind, now I see, yeah, he set me.
Chad. Open up packs, chat. Ooh. Definitely. Need to be my interior. Bless you. What y'all got for me this standout welcome pack, EA? packs up, chat. Just opening these packs up. Ooh. Ooh. She fine, ain't the chat. Yeah, we want that. Appreciate the light, Brandon. I gotta earn. Alright. I'm about getting the lab. I gotta earn the abilities, but I'm gonna win some coins first. We're going to roll the CLP. Finna get busy. Like Keita, but I gotta put Austin back there. He definitely when I needed. I was down 21-0 my last game. I said that boy helped me secure the victory. I need to put some speed back there. I'm mad I ain't got my boy Crowell on here.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Say it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Here's a heat. Lost the defense is wide open. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Hauls it in.
What kind of route is he?
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes with the return. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. From the gun on 3rd down, it's
I seen it from the
He's
jump.
got an open man. Right down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Here's Sayin to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Bro, be for real.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout.
Bro, he's catching everything.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. To the air on first down. Fires to the right.
Let's go, Bray.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Let's go, Bray.
Room on the return. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Let's go, Bray.
Now this defense taking one back to
Give me that.
And that's one the quarterback would love to have back. At this point of the game, it's tight on the scoreboard, and if that guy's not open, nothing's there. You got to throw that thing away, or you got to tuck it and run, take a sack, live to play another down. That's a decision the quarterback wishes he had back.
Yeah, because you're so frustrated because you're in the position to get points. And, right, when you start getting down their phone, they talk to you all the time. Don't give away points. Make sure you're smart with the football. Don't try to do too much. He tries to do too much. He pays for it, and the defense takes it all the way back to the end zone.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent.
There we go.
Come on, Deshaun.
The 30. The 20.
Why you getting burnt, bro?
Just could not find anybody open, and you could tell he was trying to make something happen, but couldn't find anybody in the end zone, held onto the football, and takes the sack.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The Tide ready to roll on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it really seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his...
Grabs it up to 25.
Trying to press.
Touchdown Tide. He
Go over the top.
found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Throw it, say it. Here's the pressure.
Oh, Bray again.
Intercepted a first
Bray again.
swing momentum. He stopped, not
Oh, he
much
gone.
on the return, but a
He gone,
hold
Chad.
in getting the football.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect.
I knew it. He got him up out of here, Chad. Made that boy cut the game off, closed out.
Thanks, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's a give to Durham. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Extending the play. He's going to run it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Keeps it on 1st down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. Takes a grab.
That's crazy.
Into the end zone. Touchdown LSU. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Mack. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Oh, he got hit.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind.
Don't bring that negativity into this chat. Don't do that. Talking about Bama go lose. Whatever.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense.
Everybody want Bama to lose, you know.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Don't be on my chat talking about no Jet like Go Tigers. We don't do that here.
10, 15 times a game.
We don't do that here.
Defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Well, in the last 2 plays, they've given this guy the ball, and he's done a really nice job, shown really nice vision. He's gotten what's available to him. He hasn't broken off the 60-yarder quite yet, but he is doing a nice job of putting this offense now in a very manageable third down situation.
And you can give all the credit to
We
the
don't do that.
crew for
Go
this
Tigers
defense.
here.
No
Nah.
chance and call for the false start. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Got a man, it's Green. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for
Look, give me that.
It's picked up.
Give me that.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Give me that.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Great team defense.
I need to hit
on
him
that
with
run.
some RPO.
Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
First play of the period will be a second down. On the ground, it's Riley. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line.
Open up that offense.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO
Yeah,
or not,
defense.
is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Alabama
There
will
we
get
go.
the first down. David, that is a great great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
1st and 10 from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. Austin Mack. Got it. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. He might want another play. Again, it's Mack. He fires to the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back.
This is obviously not a great
I tried to come back for it,
quarterback
but I
here.
never come back
2
for it.
interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
This nigga, this is like...
Back to pass, it's Levin. Rushes on him. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Baller. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban Field on 3rd down. Running inside.
Nope.
It's Berry. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in easily.
Come
enough for
on,
the
bro.
first down.
Hurry up.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a shot. Complete downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Bayou Bengal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing, Mack. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Myers on the move. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Dropping back, it's Levin. Unloads to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Another one.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The run inside. It's Riley. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started.
Let's make adjustments.
He'll bring it out. It's McDonald. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Going for it all. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate, trying to rumble in. Into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start on the ground with Dura. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll try to do it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming. Well done.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. He lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
And the defense wins that battle, and not surprisingly, they're paying attention. Like, you kind of want to people over there when the guy already has 3 touchdowns on the day. They're in tune. They know where the football's going. Nice job playing better coverage on a guy that, quite honestly, has dominated this football game.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's
Why y'all
stuck
not
way
going
at the
to get him?
50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. LSU quick to the line.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. That was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got
How's he getting beat, bro?
ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Motion from the back. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Look. Why you telling me? You see what I'm doing, son.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Skips away from pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get those.
Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Mack. Stepping to the right. Blasted as he lets it go. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes. Almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Heaves it on the run. He holds it in, and nobody's close. There he goes to the right. And he ran away from the crowd.
plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll run play action. Here's the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Lets it fly.
Bro,
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll go out of
be
bounds.
for
And
real.
This aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting them, keep spinning. You know why?
There's a crease, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU builds its lead over Alabama.
And listen, both these teams knew coming into this one that the more physical team was going to get it done, David, and that's been the Tigers, right? On both sides of the ball. They have been dominating in this game.
And putting up points, too. When LSU gets their offense going, they are so hard.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Austin Mack. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete
Why
pass.
they playing
Instead, they're
Russell
looking
like
at third
that?
down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now
They got his
fourth
accuracy
down.
so bad, man.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He recovers the